Hmm. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Koala In. And I was just about to say that my dear sweet camera is a bit, I don't know, playful. So this is gonna be a rune meditation with the rune Reid or Raidho. So the most important thing is that you can hear me, fortunately. So welcome to this rune meditation. So I have opened a sacred space for this, and we will start by opening our bubbles, our Viracochas. The Viracocha is something we work with the same energy in the Nordic tradition. We work within our sacred bubble, our sacred. Yeah, we do that, but we don't have a specific word for it that well, we do, but it's not on my tongue at the moment. But anyway, so I'm using the word from the Kira medicine or the Incan shamanism, which is Viracocha, and that is um, our bubble, our in that tradition, it's our eighth chakra, a bubble or apple or egg of light seated above our heads that we step into when we work with our uh, within our archive, so to speak. So, and with our soul. So I'm a bit tired today. I'm hoping that this meditation will give me some energy. And yeah, so we're gonna start by opening our bubbles. And then we are gonna, for one, you can also do that. I'm gonna blow out into a stick anything I need to let go of to be a clear channel for this meditation. And if you want to let go of something before receiving the medicine, you can do that as well. So I have a stick prepared, I have a lit candle prepared, and I have my shell where I'm gonna lean the stick so it can burn out. And I have my rune. So this is the rune for today. Reid or Raidho. I don't know how to do this so that it is visible. So that's the rune for today, the fourth rune of the Uthark. So hands to our hearts. Take a deep breath from the root up to the crown, and when you breathe out, you land with your breath in your heart. So breathe in, breathe out, and then listen to your heartbeat. And when you can feel your heartbeat steady, on your next breath, you reach your hands above your head, still holding them together in a prayer position, all the way up above your head. And then when they are above your head, you breathe out and release them from each other and look for the ball of light between them. You can have your eyes open if you want to. You can watch me do it and then pause and then close your eyes and do it yourselves. And then open your eyes and press play if you're watching this after it's premiered. So, but we have done this before. So breathe in and raise your hands. Breathe out, pull them apart. Look for the ball of light or ball of energy between your hands. I find mine quite quickly. You can pull your hands towards and apart from each other to find the bubble and to find when the energy hits your hand, so to speak. So when you have found that, of course, you can't see me now. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna open my Viracocha, step into it from below, And I'm gonna make sure that you can see me. I love that when I say, oh, you can watch me first, then the camera is just not working together with me. I don't understand, dear camera. I invited you to the sacred space. Why are you not with me? Okay, so I'm gonna show you with my eyes open so I can correct the camera if if it shuts down again. Okay, so hands to heart. When you hear or and feel your heartbeat, you breathe in and raise your hands, and then breathe out and pull them apart and look for the bubble of light between them. You see, I wave my hands back and forth to find it. Mine is already open, so I'm not going to find it right now, but you will, and then you pull the bubble to the side, so you open it, and then bring it down. Like so, you're bringing it down, and like you're stepping into it from below, so that it envelopes all of you, or the whole of you. My English today is not the best. That tends to be the case when I am a bit tired. Okay, so we're gonna take our stick and I'm gonna burn out everything. No, I'm gonna blow out everything into the stick that can hinder me from being a clear channel for this meditation. And you can breathe out anything, blow out anything that hinders you to receive the medicine. And then I burn the stick in my shell. So I light it on the candle and then I burn it on my shell. And I wait for it to burn out. It seems to need a little help to do that. No, it's okay. Wonderful. Okay. So, camera, are you with me? It doesn't help that I dropped it yesterday. I was gonna put it away and then I just dropped the camera and just held on to the cable. So I dropped it on the floor. It doesn't help really. My poor my poor equipment. And it's the retrograde is supposed to be over, but it's still like a couple of weeks of weird energies flowing around, I think. So I'm gonna hold the rune in my left hand. This is like an exercise in patience for me. And patience today is not my strong side. So I'm holding the rune in my left hand to receive the medicine and the wisdom and the guidance from it. And we will start by sounding all of the runes 3 times, and then this rune 3 times. I will do it in Swedish, and then I will guide you through whatever meditation and medicine this rune has to offer us today. And I will not be correcting my camera from now on, so if remember the most important thing is that you can hear me. Okay, so I take two deep breaths to clear my lungs and to prepare them to sound, to hold a lot of air. Okay, so breathe in. Oh, in and out. And in. Utrusas Reid Kengi Fynya Hagal Naudis Yara Petra Iualgi Soltyr Bjerka Madurlaguing Dagens fett. Utushas Reid Kengi Fuginya Hagal Naudis Yara Petra Iu Algi Soltyr Bjerka Madur Laguing Dagens fett. Utushas Reid Kengi Fuginya Hagal Naudis Yara Petra Iu Algi Soltyr Bjerka Madur Laguing Dagens fett. Okay. This rune, hmm, I want you to put your hands on your heart. One hand on your heart at least. Listen to your heartbeat. And somewhere inside of your body, I want you to find a little black hole. It can be a hole in your heart where you have harbored sorrow and grief or anger for a long time. It can be a hole in your stomach or solar plexus, a hole that represents the lack of self-confidence, self-love. It can be a black hole in your root where your sense of safety and security should be. It can be a hole in your head that blocks you from seeing clearly or receiving energy, wisdom, or guidance. It can be a black hole in your throat that blocks you from hearing, listening, talking, giving, guidance, comfort, love, that hinders your expression in any way. It can even be a black hole in one of your hands that prevents you from expressing your art, that prevents you from receiving love, care, energy from other people. To locate this black hole inside of you, and if you have multiple, choose one, and you can come back to this meditation and do the medicine again at a later date. So find one black hole or black area of energy and put your conscience within that black hole. We're going to take some deep breaths and we're going to expand this black hole. We're not really going to expand it, but we're going to expand it outwards and inwards so that we can discover it. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And on the first breath, we're going to expand it so that we can fit inside of it. Breathe in, breathe out, and expand. And on our next breath, we're going to breathe out any fear and leave it outside of this. So breathe in light, breathe out fear, and leave the fear outside of the black hole, outside of the darkness that we're going to explore. And on the next breath, we're going to expand this so that our entire bubble of light that we are inside of fits inside of this black hole. So the darkness will not expand outside of ourselves. It will only expand uh, to hold us and our past, our future, and our present. Breathe in, breathe out, and expand. So that the bubble of light that you are sitting in is now a bubble of darkness. You can remove your hand from your heart and rest them in your knee, on your knee in your lap. And I want you to sit in this darkness. And I want you to see that there's an animal approaching. It can be one of the creepy crawlers, or it can be one of the swimmers. It can be one of the two-legged, the four-legged, or the multi-legged. It can be a furred one, or a finned one, or a feathered one. What animal is approaching you? And remember, you are inside of yourself. This energy and this animal is a part of you. It's only now that you are becoming aware of it because you're going inwards. So it's nothing that has been thrown at you. It's nothing that has been given to you. It's been a part of you. The energy that has made it grown can be due to outside circumstances. It can be due to your upbringing, due to trauma. It can even be due to love or joy. But you're gonna face this animal. You're gonna let the animal's eyes meet your eyes. You're gonna see into your own soul when you meet the eyes of this animal. What do you see inside the eyes of this animal? The eyes are the window to the soul, and you are inside of yourself. So, what do you see? And if you feel fear, or if you feel that you don't see anything, take a deep breath and breathe out fear and blow it out outside of the bubble, outside of the darkness, and leave it outside. So, breathe in, breathe out fear, let it go, and face the animal and her, his, or their eyes. The animal may even shapeshift in front of you. And it's actually good if it's shapeshifting. So look into the animal's eyes. We're gonna release some more fear. Breathe in, breathe out. What do you see now? We're gonna take one more breath to release any fear, any doubt. You are seeing what you are seeing. Don't doubt yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. And let the last veil be lifted from the animal, from you, so that you can see it clearly. And I want you to embrace it. I want you to take a deep breath and open your heart when you breathe out and embrace the animal and hold it tight. Breathe in, breathe out and embrace. Let your heart that is beating steadily, firmly, for each of the heartbeats you are holding and hugging this animal more and more. Your love is expanding and holding this animal in its light and in its soft embrace, even in its glory. The animal is resting in your lap or resting its head uh, somewhere on you so you can feel the heartbeat of the animal. You can feel the breath. The animal is slowly relaxing, and so are you. You're relaxing into each other. Let your heart expand even more. Let your heart expand and meet the animal's heart so that the energies become intertwined. Your hearts become one as their beats beat together. You receiving the medicine of this animal, the medicine that you had inside of you all along. You were just not susceptible due to blockage and fear. Hmm. Let the animal speak to you with its heart. Let the animal become a part of you. It has always been a part of you, but let it be. Don't make it. Don't make it hide in the shadows anymore. Let the light from your heart and the animal's heart take over the bubble and take over the darkness so that there are no more darkness in this hole. It's now a bubble of light. Let the light and love expand to hold you. Hmm. To hold every centimeter, millimeter, every ounce of the bubble you're sitting in, so that there are no more darkness. We're gonna take a few deep breaths, and we're gonna breathe in this light to where it belongs, so that it takes the place of the darkness that we started with. So on our first breath, we're gonna breathe in the light and breathe out and let the light go back in size so that it only holds you and not your bubble. So breathe in, breathe out and let go, and let it decrease and only hold you in its warm embrace. And on the next breath, I know that you want to sit like this for a while. It's nice, it's love, it's light. But on our next breath, we're gonna decrease the bubble so that it only holds your heart and the animal's heart. Breathe in, breathe out. And on the last breath, we're gonna make this bubble of light travel to where it belongs, back to the hole that it came from, and light it up. Remember that the darkness is now replaced with love and light. Breathe in and breathe out. And remember that you can do this meditation as many times as you like. Receive the medicine of Raidho to go inwards, to release fear and pain, release any negativity that holds you back, to replace it with light, and to meet your own shadows, to meet your own darkness, and let yourself shapeshift together with the animals that lives inside of you. The medicine of Raidho is to go inwards or outwards, to travel to the deepest, darkest places of our own soul and spirit, to heal them, to see them, to journey through them, and to journey for them, for ourselves and for others. And doing so, we always have the guidance and protection of Thor, the god of lightning and thunder that swings his hammer Mjolnir across the sky, but it always comes back to him. And you will always come back from the darkness. Trust that and trust yourself. Okay, so we're now going to take a few deep breaths and come back to the here and now. I want you to ground yourself thoroughly after this meditation. I want you to eat and drink. I want you to talk with your plants. I want you to put your hands in the soil and maybe hug a tree. And if it's not snow or ice or tjäle where you are, I want you to put your feet to the ground and feel that that your roots are holding you strong and that you are not a victim of the storm. You are a part of it and you are its master. This rune is also, it can also be compared to the medicine of the Alto Mesayok in the Munaiki, the wisdom keepers, the ones who have power over weather and storm. So I want you to put your feet firmly on the ground or feel your feet firmly on whatever you are sitting on. And I want you to see that your roots, one root from the left foot and one root from the right foot and one root from the root chakra, is traveling down through whatever you are sitting on, through the house you are sitting in and the ground that the house is sitting on, all the way down to the Earth Mother's heart. And I want you to hear her heartbeat that is beating at the same rhythm together with yours. You can feel her heartbeat in your own heart. And you receive the energy and medicine of the Earth Mother. Give it a color. I usually give it red or brown or black. Black like the earth and the soil. And see this color of energy, this energy in this color, filling your roots, traveling all the way up to your feet and your root chakra, filling your feet with new energy, stability, filling your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your bum. And I want you to take a deep breath and sense the smells in the room that you are sitting in. And when you breathe out, I want you to wiggle your toes. So breathe in and smell. Breathe out, wiggle your toes. And the energy of the Earth Mother continues to fill your physical body and your energy body, and even your bubble of light with new energy. And it fills your stomach and your spine. And on our next breath, we're gonna taste whatever taste is in our mouths. And when we breathe out, we're gonna flex the spine and the shoulders. So breathe in, taste, breathe out, and flex. The energy now reaches your heart and your lungs, makes its way through your shoulders that you just flexed, into your arms and your hands. And on our next breath, we're gonna stretch your arms upwards or outwards. And when you breathe out, I want you to take your fingertips and feel your clothes and your skin. Awake the sense of feeling. So breathe in and stretch. Breathe out and feel. And on our next breath, we're going to fill our lungs with air. Hold it there for a count of 3. And when you breathe out, I want you to listen to a sound that is outside of you and me. It can be a clock ticking, it can be a neighbor, it can be the wind outside your window. It has to be outside of you and me. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, listen. Good. On the last breath, we're gonna come back to the here and now and see. Come back with our eyes. So I want you to breathe in and remind yourself of what the room around you looks like. And I want you to remember something that is in front of you that you can rest your eyes on when you open them. So you can come back to the here and now and get a sense of distance and light and darkness and shadows as you open your eyes. So breathe in and prepare. Remember the room and an object, and breathe out. And rest your eyes on that object. Take it in. And now we're going to close our Wira coaches, our bubbles of light, and take in this new medicine into our energy bodies and into our physical bodies so that the light and everything that we have done can manifest. So see the bubble as curtains that hangs beside you, in front of you, and behind you, and that you with 2 hands can lift this curtain up above your head, back into this ball of light, and then take the new light, the new medicine from that, and put it inside of your energy body and your physical body through the crown chakra, and let it land in your forehead, in your heart, and in your stomach. So look for the curtains of light, of the golden curtains. Raise them above your head. Feel for the bubble that you're collecting in. And then take it down to your crown chakra. Breathe in. Take it all in. And let it land in your mind, in your heart, in your stomach, and the bubble is closed. Wonderful. Okay, so it seems like the camera was with us for most of the meditation, at least. I am very grateful for that. And I try to work together with the machine people as much as possible. Everything has a soul, everything is part of spirit. So Thank you for joining me in this meditation. And remember, you can do it as many times as you like. But I urge you to give it a couple of days after each time to let it all sink in, because it's a lot of strong medicine. And you can maybe feel some, depending on where in the body you are working, you can have some symptoms afterwards. So if it was a hole in your heart, you may cry, or you may laugh, you may express yourself and your emotions strongly in the next coming days. You might even have done that before this, as a preparation. If it was in your stomach, you might feel like a rumbling stomach for a couple of days, or maybe a calmer stomach if you have had some issues with your stomach. And if it was a hole in your head, you might feel some headache or a relief thereof, and so on and so on. So depending on where you're working in the body, you can have different clearing symptoms. So that's why you have to give it a few days between. And when you watch the next meditation with Kenas or Ken, that I will share in a couple of weeks to a month, when you watch that, take a break from this and come back to it later if you feel that you need more Raidhos and medicine, because it's important to move forward through the Uthark and not get stuck on one particular medicine. If you feel that you need this medicine a lot, then wait with Kenas, but don't wait too long. Um, I would say, I don't want to say anything, but I don't want you to wait for too long. Maybe like an extra month tops. So 2 months from when you're watching this, no more, before you go on to Canas, because it's so important to keep moving in your healing journey, to not be stagnant. Okay, folks. So remember to subscribe for more content like this, and comment below. Please comment anything. The algorithms help me if you do share whatever you want to share about this. If you felt something, or what animal you met, maybe. I can tell you mine. It was a spider at first, and then it became a parrot. So that was very interesting. So yeah, I will see you soon, and take care of yourselves. Walk in beauty. And as I always end my videos, Xingling.